Why are you spending so much money when you're just fighting with each other?
They don't know how to vote because they're being told different stories either side.
But by saying young people don't vote, I think you turn them off even more.
Their voices could decide the referendum, but only if they choose to use them.
The stats suggest that you are the group that is most likely to vote to remain in the EU, but you're also the group that is least likely to actually turn up at a polling booth and vote. Why?
Everybody's a bit bored of it. It seems to be the same arguments recurring again and again.
I'm just not bothered by the whole campaign thing. I mean, to be perfectly honest, it's kind of a waste of money.
The amount of contradictory arguments and statistics that come out of it.
So you don't think they're arguing like grown-ups?
No, I really don't.
A bit of an overload, I think.
Yeah.
There's a lot of frustration among people who actually care but aren't old enough to vote as well.
Getting an opinion out of these A-level students isn't difficult. The challenge could be getting them into a polling booth. That's where Eddie comes in, touring the country, not telling jokes, but this time giving speeches about why this vote matters.
Young people are not registered, older people are registered. If young people don't register and get their voices heard, then older people are going to decide their future for them. Young people should decide their future. Whether they leave or stay, they should let their voices be heard because people fought and died for the vote, and it's right there, and it really affects them.
Not everyone in politics is this successful at getting their attention, though. This pro-Remain ad aimed at young people ended up being mocked. This pro-Leave concert hasn't hit the right note either. Most of the biggest acts have now pulled out. In this office, young people are trying to solve the engagement problem. The message to the official campaigns: stop talking in gimmicks.
I guess just people need to really feel there's a purpose behind them voting. So our message is really that this is a once-in-a-generation opportunity, and this is literally a referendum where every single vote counts.
Back at Barrow Sixth Form College, it is voting time already.
Who thinks they would vote to leave? Who thinks they would vote to remain in the EU?
And that's exactly what the polls think will happen. This referendum result could well be in the hands of the newest voters, and this group isn't impressed with its options. Dominic Reynolds, 5 News at Barrow in Furness.